Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Boozor here. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the last fusion that we had, Pythion. So I know I'm a little late to the whole Pythion build and I guess talk about for him, mainly because I was waiting to pull him for CBC. Obviously, I booked him and waited for him there. And then I waited to gear him because I was waiting for an artifact enhancement event that seemed like it took forever to come. So yeah, I was just kind of slow on building him. I wasn't in a super rush, but I finally got around to building him. And I think it gave me some extra time to reflect on what I want to do with him. I'm not saying that the way I build him is for everybody, but for my account, for what I want to do with him, I think it works. So first of all, let's jump right into him. So I did manage to scoop up a blessing for him. So I picked up a sheep, 1 star only. Hopefully I get 2 stars soon. But here he is. I slapped him in with 4-piece stone skin. I was really debating between a couple of builds for him, mainly because how fast do you want him? 4-piece stone skin, 6-piece stone skin, bolster set, shield set, etc. My main purpose for him is arena. So this is an arena focused build, but I also plan to use him in Hydra as well, maybe to anchor like my hard team, for example. I like to full auto like hard and like brutal if possible, so he could maybe slot into brutal as well if I need him there. Um, so I kind of wanted him to have some versatility there. So that means keeping his speed up. So if you guys have a look here, his speed is 184, not super fast. He's speed tuned with the rest of my team. He's speed tuned with my Duchess basically. He goes before my Duchess, and then she can place the veil or whatever after him if she was ever debuffed. Um, the other way to build him is probably somewhere in the 250 range, the 250 speed range or better or higher, just because he has reoccurring value with his A1. So his A1 is a double hit with a 5% heal. It's in accordance with his own max HP, which is awesome. And then his full team cleanse for three-turn full team cleanse with the heal and then block debuffs. So he doesn't need to like go before like Duchess, for example. But it's kind of nice just so he can protect Duchess if she was ever debuffed, and then he has the team team revive with the strengthen on top, um, and then the damage reduction for buffs. So you put him in a team with a bunch of buffs, really strong. Obviously in Hydra he's really strong because there's 6 team members and more chances for applying buffs. So yeah. So that's kind of why I decided to go a little bit slower. You can definitely go a little bit faster, but then it kind of makes your stone skin a bit weaker. Um, I can glyph this up to about 200. I think I will, just to make him a bit more viable again in Hydra. For Arena, having him super slow, it's fine. My Duchess is even slower than this in a 6-piece. I wanted him to have high resistance so that he has a chance to resist getting locked out. Because that's one way to counter these slow, kind of like stall stone skin teams. Is like you lock them out and then you slowly pick them apart, and then they can't revive each other. So I wanted to give him decent enough resistance so that he actually can revive or have a chance to resist the lockout from like Warlord or Yumiko, or force him to bring an increased accuracy champion. Um, so yeah, and 4-piece stone skin gives him a chance to survive. He has good base HP, so I built him up with a lot of HP. His defense is a little bit low, but after I pick up the 2-star blessing, it's going to be reasonable, 3,300, very reasonable. And I usually run him with the plus 80 aura, so he has basically 800 resistance. So it's good. good enough, I think, and definitely the limits of my gear. I gave him resistance, and then obviously, or this is arena mastery basically, 8% less damage from crits, some healing, more damage reduction, turn meter cheating, counterattacking, which is basically healing, and then resistance. So HP, healing buff, healing buff. Um, turn meter boost. For him, turn meter boost is fine because it gets more healing back, more chances to cleanse. So totally fine there. It's kind of different where like Duchess, if you give her turn meter boosting, she just places more veils, more attack. Like she doesn't really like. She doesn't have that level of value from extra turns as like Pythion, so she doesn't need to have like stuff like this. More healing, boosting, lower steel for stats, and then Spirit Haste for basically reviving, just in case your team dies. So that's about it. I mean, I put counterattack accessories on him because, like I said, his value in his A1 is very high. It's also kind of like a annoying, stally type um, type accessory because it kind of forces animation, slows down the fight. So I was considering that as well for arena defense, of course. So yeah, so this is the build I have him in. He's probably in my best stone skin that I have on this account. If I put him in 6-piece stone skin, he loses about 50 resistance. So I feel like at 720, I think that's a relatively good threshold. Plus the aura 800 is a good threshold to be at. So if I lost 50, then it's probably putting him in more range of getting debuffed more often or getting locked out more often. So yeah, that's kind of my reasoning for his build. We can, I don't know, I guess we can test him out in the arena. Let's see what happens. I kind of just been like throwing him into like teams. Been running this team. Been running this team here. And it's, I mean, it's a super tanky team. It's going to be hard to kill. But we'll see how he works. You can notice like he's just a super tank. I'll use a team that's obviously less stacked so he can shine a little bit, but you can see how this team works. So you notice all the resists. He's not going to be able to debuff our team. Rotos is doing Rotos things. Yeah, nothing's happening. Counterattacks from Pythion healing up the team. And that's it. 40 seconds, like for a pretty slow, super safe team. Like it's, I mean, but this team's not very strong, right? So we can just find some stronger competition. Let's try this one. Georgette is actually a stone skin counter, so let's see how it does against this. I think we might be in tough, but we'll give it a try here. Try to kill Duchess first. Strip. That kind of sucks. It did strip the block debuff from Rotos. Oh no, did it strip something from Rotos? Thought it did, but guess we have to kill Necrit first. Nah, our Necrit is taking a pounding. His George is actually not doing as much damage as I thought. I thought we would actually lose pretty quickly to this Georgette, but I want to kill this guy right now. Boom. Boom, okay. Come on, Piggy. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. That was a big one. Oh, that Georgette popped off. Oh, oof. That was a big hit. Almost spoke too soon there. Nice. That was a good fight. Yeah, I mean, these are good, the better teams, right? So let's try Pythion in a less stacked team. Let me figure something out from my roster, and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. So how about this team? I mean, I'm just throwing kind of like more accessible champions together, not really like arena specific. Like Brogni's in a shield set, nothing fantastic, just a four-piece, kind of slow, lots of HP shield set. And then Uko's in a fast stun set. So kind of an arena build, but honestly like pretty obtainable, I think. Just stun gear and then just speed, low accuracy, and then you have Pythion here, and then we need like a legit damage dealer, so we'll use Rotos. Um, and yeah, we'll try it out against this team. Let's see what happens here. I think we're gonna definitely lose the race. Yep. So let's see what happens. Okay. I mean, Rotos is gonna pop off here, so. Okay. Boom, cleanse. Yep, there you go. Super nice cleanse. And that's all she wrote, right? Obviously, Rotos is just a really strong champion as well, but okay, we can try this team again against another team. Maybe we'll try against Venus here. So obviously, Venus Cupidus combo. This might be bad because Uko has the AoEs, but yeah, doesn't matter. Let's see what happens. Shield set hopefully keeps us safe. Any strips? Oh, one strip actually. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, cleanse! Saved! You gotta kill Hefrak first, just because of yeah, his passive, which is super strong. Oh. Oh, got sheeped. Nice. He targets the sheep. Alright. And you notice his big heals. His heals are real big. Wow. Big slap. And big slap. Uh-oh. We still got him though. Okay. Yeah, I mean, just showing off a little bit of his utility. Like, obviously the cleanse is really good, his A1's really good, and when needed, his revive is just really good. So, just to recap, I think that's gonna be a decent enough showcase of what he can do. I'm sure you guys have seen tons and tons of showcases of this guy. Best fusion ever, in my opinion. I just did a video about all the fusions, the best fusions of all time, and I put him as #1. Just overall generalist. I know I'm just showing him in arena, but he's going to be good everywhere. If you guys need him for dungeons, any wave content, he'll be good there. He'll be good against bosses. He'll be good against Hydra because he can full stack his damage reduction passive very easily. He has team cleanse, heals, team res. It's just really insane kit. Great base stats, 21k HP, 1300 defense, good base speed. Just an insane champion. And yeah, so this is the way I built him. I probably will bump his speed up to about 200, maybe even 210, if possible, without losing too much other stats. But I like him in Stone Skin. Basically, you want him to survive for a chance to cleanse. That's the important part. I put him in resistance gear as well, so that he doesn't get locked out, so he has a chance to cleanse or revive if needed. Obviously, this is very hard stats to obtain, but just some ideas for you guys. If you guys cannot stack resistance, definitely just go Stone Skin high HP. That totally works too. I do prefer him with some speed, so make sure you guys put some speed into him. And yeah, I mean, yeah, he's just really good, and he just makes everybody around him on the team better. But yeah, that's about it. Yeah, so if you guys like the content, make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe. If you guys have any comments about my build, I'd love to hear it. I'm always looking for some alternatives. But for right now, I think I'm pretty happy with it. And yeah. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next one.